Long ago, in a quiet land under a starlit sky, a child was born who would change the course of history. In the humble town of Bethlehem, far from palaces and power, the story began. There were no crowns, no grand celebrations, only silence, simplicity, and a promise the world did not yet understand. As he grew, this child, Jesus Christ, walked among ordinary people. He didn't seek wealth. He didn't chase power. Instead, he brought something far greater, hope. He spoke to the forgotten. He touched the untouchable. He stood beside those the world had turned away. Where others saw weakness, he saw worth. Where others saw sin, he offered forgiveness. Crowds began to gather, not because of riches or force, but because of something they felt in his presence, a quiet authority, a deep compassion, a truth that reached into the heart. Stories spread across the land. The blind began to see. The sick found healing. The broken found peace. Moments that seemed impossible became real, but his message was never just about miracles. It was about love, about kindness in a world of cruelty, about light in the middle of darkness. Love one another. Forgive, even when it's hard. Do good, even when no one is watching. Simple words, yet powerful enough to change lives. But not everyone welcomed his message. Those in power grew uneasy. His influence was growing, his voice becoming stronger, and with it, fear began to rise. Among his closest followers was someone who would change the story forever. Judas Iscariot, a friend, a companion, someone who had walked beside him, and yet, in a moment of betrayal, everything shifted. In the darkness of night, he was arrested, taken away, not as a king, but as a prisoner. Judas Iscariot, a friend, a companion, someone who had walked beside him. And yet, in a moment of betrayal, everything shifted. In the darkness of night, he was arrested, taken away, not as a king, but as a prisoner. The crowd that once followed him now stood silent. Some watched, some turned away, some didn't understand. He was mocked, he was hurt, he was left to face suffering alone. And yet, even then, he chose forgiveness. No anger, no revenge, only words of mercy.